Mrs. P. I am here to do my last budget for the month of November. I cannot believe it, but I can because that's how every month has been. It's just flown by. I am going to go ahead and kind of give you a rundown of who I am, just in case you're a new subscriber. I am Mrs. P. I am married to Mr. P. We've been married for, 27 years now. And we are both working full-time. I am a teacher. He is a service tech. And let's see here, I teach middle school. We have one daughter at home and two sons who are off living on their own and adulting like we raised them to do. We are in a debt payoff journey, and it is a slow process, but we are getting there. Not every month is perfect, and we are not perfect, but that is what we are trying to do. We also want to live. You know, we can't do the straight beans and rice debt payoff journey like Dave Ramsey suggests, but we're trying the best way we can and without giving up, a little bit of life. So anyway, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in so we can get started on this budget. Okay, so this is going to be for November 21st through to the 27th. So it's getting us right to Thanksgiving. All right, so we are expecting to have some rollover of $11.50. Mr. P, $1,000, and other, we are expecting around $350. Okay, so that gives us $2,500 to budget. All right, so we have quite a few bills this week. Let me go ahead and zoom you in. We've got our power bill, which did come down significantly. It is still high. It does include our internet and an outdoor light. So $290 is for power. Spotify, $13. Hulu, $21. Discovery Plus, $10. Verizon is $425. Verizon is high, but that is because we have both of our boys, his father, my mother, and our daughter on our plan. So we've got lots of phones, a couple watches. Everybody pays their bill except for my daughter. And of course, me and my husband are on there. So our portion, I think I figured it up to be around $180, and everybody pays the rest of it. All right, Apple storage is $10. YouTube Premium is $25, and Mr. P Hobby is $49. Okay, so this section is $843, and that leaves us with $16.57 remaining. Okay, so then I go down here. This is where we pull for our sinking funds and our challenges. The savings challenge that we do, that is for summer savings, wedding fund, travel, and Christmas. So for sinking funds, I am going to take out $100. And for savings challenges, I'm going to do $293. And so this section is $393. And that leaves us with $1,264. Okay, now I'm going to move over. This is our section where we pull the cash for my wallet. And so this I did tweak a little bit because income and rollover is not what we need. So I did take out a few things and tweak some numbers. So for groceries, I am going to do $150. Pets, $20. Household, $20. Mr. P, $30. Mrs. P, $40. It's supposed to be $55, but I had to forfeit $15 of mine to make the budget work, so that's okay. I mean, I spend it on my family anyway. All right, Miss P, 20. Eating out. This is another place that I took out. I had $30 budgeted. I took out the $30. We do have a playoff game on Friday, and I was going to just get pizza because this past week it was really hard to get home, cook, and then get back to town because the games start a little bit earlier than they usually do. And my daughter said she cheers, she has to be there super early. And just with work and everything else, it was just really hard. So I had planned on $30. I want to order pizza. We have some points with our local pizza place, so I can get one pizza for free, and then I'll pay for the breadsticks out of our grocery money. So that will be enough for dinner on Friday night, and that'll be fine. All right, so gas, I'm going to get 70. Miscellaneous, 10. And unbudgeted, hopefully nothing comes in because we do not have very much wiggle room in our budget this week. So this section is 360. That leaves us with 904. All right, so now we go down to our debts. We do have two debts this week. We have the John Deere, and that's going to be 404. And my student loan, which is $498. I do have a line for Snowball, and the way I've been doing it this month, usually, okay, in the past, I would save all of our rollover and apply it to the Snowball at the very end of the month. But this month, I decided to do it the real Snowball way, and whatever debts that we've already paid off, I applied those amounts to the Snowball throughout the month. So this month, I do not have anything left over for the Snowball, which is what it's supposed to be. So if there's any leftover, for example, if I have any leftover in gas, which it's very likely that I do, I'm going to pull that, put it toward the Snowball. If our income comes in any higher than this, I'll apply that to the Snowball because I want to zero out our budget for this week, this last week, because we always start over completely at ground zero for the next month. So the debt section adds up to be 902, and we only had 904 left. So that leaves us an anticipated leftover amount of $2. Hopefully it'll be more, and if it's more, I mean, I don't want to make a debt payment of $2. I'll just leave that in as a cushion in the account. But if we have more, like I said, we'll apply it to the Snowball. So that is the budget for the last week of November. Now I'm going to do my cash planning, and I am doing it a little bit different now. You guys know that I have this horrible glare on here. Last week I turned the light down, but it was still daylight outside when I was doing my video. So I don't think it is bright enough to do it that way. So I am just going to hold the notebook up and do it like I did last week so that the glare is gone and you can still see the numbers. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start out. So this is our cash plan for the last week. And hold on, let me open my pen. All right, so what I have done now is I laminated a cash planning sheet so that I could just reuse it and not have to reprint every week. It just made more sense to do it that way. The only problem is I have that glare. If I film during the day when the sun is out, I can turn the lights out and it works okay. But it is right now dinner time, so it is dark outside. All right, so groceries, it's gonna get $150, pets 20, household 20, Mr. P 30, Mrs. P 40, Miss P 20, nothing for eating out, gas 70, and miscellaneous 10. All right, so for our denominations, I'm going to get 150 and 5 20s, a 20, a 20, Mr. P a 20 and a 10, Miss P or Mrs. P 2 20s, Miss P 120, nothing for eating out. Gas is going to get 3 20s and 2 5s, and miscellaneous is going to get a 10. All right, so that is that in that section. The next section is where I do a different binder, where this is for my wallet, and this is a binder that we spend out of most frequently. So we've got the category of beauty, which is going to get 20, which will be a 20. We've got medical, which is going to get 20. We've got sports. We are currently doing 2 sports. Right now we've got basketball and football going on, so that's going to be $40. We've got family fun, which is going to get a 20. And then we have pool. So this is just like pool supplies, and I'm going to give it 5 because right now we are not, the pool is closed. We just have our hot tub, and we are pretty good in that envelope, and we are pretty good with chemicals. So I'm just going to slowly build this up for next summer. All right, subs, which is subscriptions, vet, and car tags is the only thing that we're saving long-term this week. So for each of these are going to get 5, so that's 5 in each envelope. And then now we get to my summer savings, Christmas, wedding travel, mini Monday, and YouTube hop. So 85 for summer savings, 50 for Christmas, 100 for wedding and travel, 40 for mini Mondays, and 18 for YouTube hop. All right, so the denominations are going to be, let's see here, we're going to get 120, 4 10s, 4 5s, and 5 1s. For Christmas, we are going to get 3 10s, 3 5s, and 5 1s. For wedding and travel, it's going to be 20 5s. Mini Monday is going to be 8 5s, and YouTube hop is going to be 18 1s. I'm dropping my book. I'm trying to hold it up at an angle. All right, so I've already done all of the totaling for all of this. So total cash is $773. So we've got 150, which is 50. We've got 20 20s, which is 400. We have 9 10s, which is 90. 41 5s, which is 205. And 18 1s, which is $18. And that totals $773. So that, oh, it makes such a difference to do this all ahead of time so that I do not have to like struggle through the planning of this. Actually, I only had one mistake when I was doing it earlier. I had miscalculated how many 10s I needed, or how many 1s I needed in the Christmas binder. So that was my one mistake. So it took me a minute to find it, but that worked out. It was just fun. So that is all in this binder, or this planner. And now I get to do my meal plan. Okay, so our meal plan is going to be fairly simple, pretty much, you know, our go-to meals, because Thanksgiving week is always going to be a busy one. It's actually not Thanksgiving week, but it's the week prior to Thanksgiving where you have to shop for all the things that you need for Thanksgiving. So it's going to be from November 21st through the 27th. And I like to go ahead and put my dates down through here on all my days. I plan from Thursday to Wednesday because that's how I do my budget. That's how we get paid. All right, so Thursday the 21st, Friday the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and start with Thursday. Thursday, we are going to have, per Mr. P, he requested it, it's a pasta casserole. It is just like, it's kind of like a lasagna, but I use rotini noodles, spaghetti sauce, like meat sauce, mozzarella cheese, pepperonis, things like that. My mom kind of came up with it. I tweaked it to where Mr. P would like it. So he asked for that. So pasta casserole, and I am going to make some garlic bread. All right, so actually I am not going to make the garlic bread. I am going to buy the garlic bread because making my own garlic bread uses a lot of butter, and butter is expensive right now. So with this meal, I need to get some rotini noodles. I need to get pasta sauce. I have hamburger meat. I've got mozzarella cheese. I've got pepperoni. Well, I'll need to get some garlic bread. And that's all we need for that. Okay, so Friday is the night of the ball game. And it is going to be cold, you guys. I looked at the forecast, and I think the high on Friday is going to be like maybe in the low 40s. So by the time the game starts at 7, it is going to be so cold. All right, so we're going to just do pizza this night. I will pull whatever money I need out of the grocery envelope, and the rest will be just the points that I've accumulated from the pizza place. All right, so we're just going to do pizza. All right, Saturday I am going to do steaks. My daughter has been wanting steaks. We haven't had them in a few weeks, so steaks. We're going to do baked potato, corn, and I will do some yeast rolls. All right, so I need to get steaks because we do not have those. I have plenty of potatoes, plenty of corn, and I bought yeast rolls in my last grocery haul. So we are good there. So just steaks. Sunday I'm going to do, now this, I just noticed that it's like steaks here and then it's cube steak here, but technically they're not even close to like the same thing because I'm going to do pork cube steak. We actually like it better than the beef cube steak because it's more tender. I don't know why, and it's actually very inexpensive. And I've already got this because I was in our local grocery store last week and they had it like on the reduced price, like a sale. And I got 2 packs for $4. That was an incredible deal. So I went ahead and got it. I put it in the freezer. So we've got that. I'll just have to thaw it out. So pork cube steak, mashed potatoes, because if you have cube steak, you have to have gravy. And then you have to have mashed potatoes to put the gravy on. So, and then with, if I have mashed potatoes, I'll always have green peas. So green peas, and then just some rolls of some kind. I have some crescent rolls in the fridge. Our discount grocery store had crescent rolls, like the name brand Pillsbury crescent rolls, for $1.49 each. And so I got like 4 of them. So we've got crescent rolls there. All right, Monday is going to be chicken tenders. We have chicken in the fridge, in the freezer. So I just need to take those out and thaw them. Chicken tenders, I will air fry them because that we've decided is really good. So chicken tenders, green beans, and mac and cheese. And that's an easy meal. It's messy because of frying like doing the batter and all that stuff for the chicken tenders, but it's fun. At least with the air fryer, you don't have to stand over like the hot grease and fry your chicken. All right, Tuesday. Okay, so while I was in my discount grocery store, I saw they had these boxes. It was the Taco Bell Crunch Wrap kits, and they were $2.99 for the box, and I think it makes 4 Crunch Wraps. Now, my husband will not eat these, so we'll use 2 for me and my daughter, and then I'll use 2 another time. So this is going to be Crunch Wraps, and I'm so excited because I love Crunch Wraps. I don't have like the nacho cheese. Maybe I could make some with what I have, but I do have plenty of other cheese. So I actually have like the Mexican white cheese, the queso. I have some of that in the fridge. I guess I could use that. Crunch Wraps, and I'm going to just do some yellow rice. I buy these containers of this yellow rice from Sam's, and it lasts forever because it's just me and my daughter eating it. But it's very similar to like a Mexican rice, and it's very good. All right, and then Wednesday, I know we just had chicken on Monday. Oh, I forgot. Okay, let's see here. I don't need any of this for, you know what, I probably need to just go ahead and get some potatoes just in case. All right, so I don't need anything for here. Chicken tenders I have, green beans I have, mac and cheese I have. Crunch Wraps I've already bought. I've already got the yellow rice, so we're good there. And I've got like sour cream and all that stuff. The staples is what I call it. You know, every now and then I'll run out of it and I'll need to put it on the list, but right now we're good. All right, so on Wednesday we're going to do chicken Alfredo, broccoli, and poor man's bread, because I still have some buns in the freezer. And that's just like hamburger buns or hot dog buns just made into garlic bread. All right, so for the chicken Alfredo, I have Alfredo sauce. I even have stuff to make Alfredo sauce. So if I get, which this is a day that I don't have to work. It's a teacher work day, the day before Thanksgiving. So chicken Alfredo, I can make the Alfredo sauce or I can use the jar sauce. I have chicken in the freezer. I need to get some broccoli because I'll need to use, I think we've used all the broccoli in the freezer. And poor man's bread, we have that. Oh, and pasta. Now, I have plenty of like spaghetti noodles and like elbow noodles and things like that where I like stock up on it at Sam's. But I want to do the penne pasta for the chicken Alfredo. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick up a box of that. I'll just get like the Walmart brand, which is like 98 cents. All right, friends, I think that will do it. That is our menu. We will eat. So next week when I do my meal plan and things like that, we will be eating Thanksgiving dinner at my mom's house, and I fund like the things that I buy for Thanksgiving, I fund separately than our grocery budget. So I should be good there. And I don't know why I'm even talking about what's happening next week, but I guess I just decided that that was important to say. So anyway, that is all for this video. Here is the candle. There is Nick hanging out in there. He looks so cramped. All right, friends, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.